The deck aims to play in high bracket 2. Upward space is a control strategy. Using Shiko Narset's ability to copy auras onto permanents and players to control the board. Using curses to direct player aggression. Depending on how the card draw is going. Never built an Enchantress deck. So the deck's sculpted to have more focus. Additionally, I do not think I have an effective finisher for the deck. Well, do we run... we don't run Overwhelming Splendor. I don't want to be too mean. Curse of Exhaustion is a good example. I want to keep the game fun and interactable. But Overwhelming Splendor is awesome. Terrible. Okay, I know that's also Shiko, but... Riptide Gearhulk isn't that heat. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of... Some of these cards are just kind of too slow, even though they fit the theme of the deck. Yeah, there's just some cards here from the pre-con that I'm not a big fan of, and also just some clunky cards that I feel like are not going to be like really conducive to your game plan. Aaron's not bad. It is bracket 2. Yeah. You're allowed to have good things at lower brackets. This deck is full of non-creature spells. Dog Displacerkins in this deck. Okay, it doesn't look like there's that much evil shit going on in it, besides maybe Invasion of Theros. Frantic Search. Gitaxian Probe. Mishra's Bauble. So just adding these 0 mana cards, right? These are very easy to go 0 mana cantrip, because this draws a card. This draws a card and also targets, so you can turn this into a divination of sorts with any other spell. Snap is already in the deck. Okay. Yeah, like, and then Frantic Search, of course, is the same thing as Snap, right? It's just free to cast. So those are all awesome for like casting your first spell and then you copy the secondary spell. It really sucks that it's like, how to phrase this right? It really sucks that you are opposed to like Overwhelming Splendor, because this card is awesome. And I do think it's expensive enough where it's like you should be ending the game like this by the time we get here. I don't know. It reads very mean on the surface, but I legitimately think that if you're paying 8 mana for a spell, it should end the game, which this does. So why aren't we doing it? You know what I mean? And you already have Shadow of the Second Sun in your deck. I'm going to put Court of Antris in. This is just non-negotiable to me. You become the Monarch, beginning of your upkeep, which happens at the end of your turn with Shadow of the Second Sun. You can copy an enchantment or artifact if you're the Monarch. And great news, you can copy this, attach the new one to you. And then now you have like 2 or 3 of them on you. And the next turn, that's 2 or 3 extra turns, or 2 or 3 extra upkeeps that then copy all those things again. It's pretty good. I don't like Raise the Palisade. Or like, it's a little one-sided, I guess. Savins. I mean, I guess this returns auras and some of your creatures. I like the Track Arrogance a lot. So much so that I kind of want to put in the Eternal Wanderer. Because this thing is, it's also just a, for each player, choose a creature that player controls. Each player sacrifices all the creatures not chosen this way. What about Second Sun as a win con? Oh, Approach of the Second Sun. No, I don't really like that. It feels like it's just kind of there and not really part of the theme of the deck. Okay, Nettlecyst maybe feels a bit slow. Instant and sorcery, of which we do not have that many. Let's do T::curse and just kind of go through here. I do like Curse of Surveillance. Sure, a Binding. That's good value. Wait, is it an instant win if you copy or purchase the Second Son? So I need you to read what this card does. It's very different. Anyway. 38 lands is a little low for control. Going up a Lorraine revealed. Oh, it's already in. Haha. Never mind. We're doing kind of okay. I'd like maybe one more spell. Or one more land. Maybe just to sink into Stupor. $5 and then it's a spell that's also a land, which is a good thing to have in this deck that cares about spells. I like that. Crime, short mana value. So you can run Duels to the Mind. Like, we're committing crimes in this deck. So crimes are going to be pretty strong synergy pieces. I am not impressed with most cards that have the word crime on it, but we can definitely stick with, like, Duels to the Mind Magda. Sure. If this was a 5-mana commander, I'd be kind of interested in something like a bounty board. Does Psychic Possession double? I do not see a single card that you could be talking about. So, I don't know what Psychic Possession is. Mystic Monastery. Island. Temple of Epiphany. Bottom. You scrolled past it. My fault. 1, 2, 3, 4. Commander. I am a little bit concerned about your commander's safety. I mean, maybe it's just, like, fine. So you can go white. Oh my god, this looks like a Plains. White Ethereal Armor. 1, 2, 3. Prismari Command. We'll draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. I hate Evolving Wilds. Get this out of here. That should always be Ash Barrens in a non-landfall deck. And then hopefully you don't have, yep, Terramorphic Expanse out for Landscape. Perilous Landscape. Yes, this would work in the deck. Yeah, sure, why not? This is especially funny with the Curse of Obsession, where you go enchant you, and then draw a step, you draw 2 additional cards, so we draw 3 cards off of our whatever the hell, but at least you can't, you know, cast spells back. And then you can also Prismari Command people, make you draw 2 cards. Oh, and then we can do with all this like drawing theme stuff, we can do Cerebral Vortex. Target player draws 2 cards, and then it does damage to that player equal to the number of cards they draw this turn. So this is just Night's Whisper at instant speed, if you need it to be, where you just go, I draw 2, take 2 damage. But you can also just like go, just fucking kill someone, especially with Curse of Surveillance, right? You can go Curse of Surveillance, you draw 5 cards, because there's 5 curses on this player, and then you fucking play a cantrip, like Opt, and then you shoot them in the head with the Cerebral Vortex to have them take that much damage twice. And the second one's +2 damage. Okay, we added a bunch of cantrips that I like more than Sleight of Hand. And I don't know if we need the Ethereal Armor. I think we're going to be mostly burning people out. Although Hanada is a little middling without X spells and such. But it does reduce the cost of all of our enchantments and everything. And then makes opponents a little miserable. Maybe that's fine. Alright, let's play Dust. Yeah, this is super keepable. Draw Arid Mesa, and then you get Surveil. Beautiful. We do run Surveil lands. Let's get Thundering Falls with this hand and Surveil 1. Meticulous Archive. I'll graveyard it. Magda. Dink. 1, 2, 3. Shiny Impetus your creature. Uh-oh, bad news. That's a crime. Treasure. Treasure. Mystic Monastery. 1, 2, 3. Dink. 4. And then you can pay 2 life. So Gitaxian Probe you. Make a treasure. Gitaxian Probe you again. Draw 2 cards. So there's the double action of Gitaxian Probe being awesome. Okay. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. We can ossification our land, exile your creature, and then we can hit you with the Psychic Possession ×2. And then that's a crime, so we make a treasure token. We then make a treasure token from Shiny Impetus. We then draw 2 cards on your draw step, and then we don't draw this card. Adhikar Wastes. Okay, I do not like Thraben Charm in your deck. Normally, I'm Thraben Charm's #1 supporter, unless you have 10 creatures, in which case Thraben Charm's actually kind of bad. I'd rather it be like a Sajiri Shelter, even. Okay, I'm kind of underwhelmed by Iron Lad. Maybe Duelist of the Mind isn't that good, but Magda was performing that game. I was very impressed with how that Magda was curving out. Okay. Maybe not Curiosity. I mean, Curiosity's fine. I don't like Sleep Magic. There's better options than... I like Witness Protection enough. There's Cryo... Mana value 1. Cryo Shatter. -5, -0. Whenever equipped creature becomes tapped or is dealt damage, destroy it. And then there's also... loses abilities. Mana value =1 type aura. Imprisoned in the Moon. Imprisoned in the Moon's definitely good. Is it as good as a 1 mana spell? I don't know. I know there's a I would actually even prefer Darksteel Mutation. This one has Flash, though. This one's better than Piranha, I think. -5, -0 loses all abilities as opposed to 1/1. I was just thinking about... This is Curses. Do you think Ponder's a good card drum? Good cantrip? Yes. Ponder's insane. Ponder's not instant speed, which makes it a little bit questionable. But it is definitely fine. But I just don't think we're lacking for plays like that, is all. Okay. So Sajiri Shelter is nice protection for Shiko and Narset. Just because we do everything kind of at instant speed and we have Shadow of the Second Sun, I don't know if I'm really worried about like putting Mother of Runes and stuff in this deck, especially since it has really bad conflict with Tragic Arrogance, Eternal Wanderer. We could run Copy Enchantment. So instead of copy enchantment, you would do Estrid's Invocation. So Estrid's Invocation. I was thinking about I just don't know. It's tough. Cut a mountain for the stupid Pinnacle Monk. Pineapple Monk. Just because we are kind of instant and sorcery dense, this gives less flood out. I don't know why we're running Pongify in a white deck. It's okay. I don't know. I just prefer these auras because these actually kind of fit the enchantment theme too. Ephemera with the monk. I was thinking about it. It's just that we don't have a lot of things that we really like to flicker. I guess you could just recycle stuff with it. And then it's kind of like a protection spell for Shiko and Narset. Okay. I could buy that that's fine. I could see the vision there. Or removal is so much more brutal. It's also a lot more fragile. You can just flicker whatever's on it is on. You can just blow up an artifact or enchantment, and then you're free, and then you've effectively countered their removal with disenchant. So it's worse in some ways for sure. Very happy with the idea of Estrid's Invocation. I just don't know if I want to put copy enchantment in this deck. You could do a Clever Impersonator. It's like copy enchantment, but with like a way higher ceiling, even though it costs 1 more mana. I don't mind that idea. Just like, here's Go-Go Gadget clone object. I think the coolest thing is definitely Curse of Surveillance plus Cerebral Vortex that we have going on. I like that quite a bit. We could just do Curse of Silence. I do think the curse counts maybe just a touch lacking. So just getting, 9 curses and then kind of 10, kind of 11 with Clever Impersonator plus Estrid's Invocation. And then you also need to consider the fact that Shiko Narset is also doubling all these curses. So if you play 2 curses in a game, chances are that's actually 4 curses in play. And so you'd get 8 cards off of Curse of Surveillance in that situation, right? Okay. So let's play Tap Mistveil Plains. Command Tower. Mountain. Goad your scary creature that I don't want to touch me. Get a treasure. Dink, 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 dink. Commander. Ephemerate Commander. Get to protect it or whatever. Opt not to. I guess I can Ephemerate. There you go. That's spell number 1 this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's spell number 2. A little something called Curse of Surveillance. I guess we would have gotten a couple more treasures here. So anyway, Curse of Surveillance times 2. Beginning of chain to player's upkeep. Any number of target players other than that player draw cards equal to the curses. So there's 2 curses. And so you'll draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next turn. And then here you go. Blue. Gitaxian Probe. Or I guess you just pay 2 life, draw a card. And then you can hit him with the double bounce. With the Sink into Stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Court of Vantress. We become the Monarch, draw a card on our end step. Next turn. Ooh, Adagia. I think Adagia is maybe just a tap land for no reason. Like, I guess it can theoretically duplicate curses. It's just so tough to have, like, the power necessary to do that. Would Aura Finesse play in this deck? It triggers Crime Stuff twice. I mean, it triggers Crime Stuff twice insofar in as, like, if Magda didn't say this ability triggers only once each turn. I don't think it does trigger Crime Stuff twice, right? Attach an aura you control. Yeah, it doesn't. The aura is not targeting anything. But you would copy this. If this said target permanent, I would be in fucking love, because that means we can move our curses around. That's hilarious. And also, it doesn't double trigger crimes because you control the aura. So that's not a crime. Anyway. If it targets a permanent or player, so notice it doesn't say one or more, I think. Or I think it does. It would copy multiple times. Okay, great. Either way, I think this deck's about set, honestly. I think we got there pretty quickly with this one. It helps that I was kind of brewing a Shiko and Narset kind of list. So tap land, Attic Waste. Like, here's Mishra's Bobble and Get Probe being fucking awesome, by the way. Mountain. Cerebral Vortex on end step, draw 2. Next turn. Ooh, don't miss my land drop, please. Don't miss my land drop, please. Oh my god. Dude, what is my fucking luck? That's insane. I don't think we need Enlightened Tutor. I think we've kind of spread out the stuff enough where I'm, like, not really interested in a game changer. Only creatures can be enchanted this way. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Target player draws. I don't know if I like Blue Sun Zenith all that much. Could do Deep Anal. It is just 4 mana. It's not that exciting. Is there really no other curse we'd be running? Could do Curse of Verbosity. Sure. I like that well enough. Oh, Surveil. Thundering Falls, Surveil 1. Curse of Hospitality. Top, why not? Next turn, Sacred Foundry, 1, 2, Fellwar Stone. Next turn, Flooded Strand. I guess you just go Vivi, and then you can Flooded Strand, fetch for type, Island. Meticulous Archive. Surveil 1. Pinnacle Monk on top. Next turn, Pineapple Monk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shiko and Narset. Next turn, Stinkin' to Stupid. And then you go Mishra's Bauble. Curse of Verbosity times 2. Dink, dink. Crack this. Target you. Swing with Chico and Narset. Draw 2 cards. Honestly, just ossify something and then make... Because we have 5 mana right now. Martial Impetus something and then Ossify something? Sure. And then this turn you can go Steam Vents. And then you do 4, 5. Lorien Revealed. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Curse of Hospitality you. Okay. So swing at you, draw 2 cards. Then exile the top 2 cards of that player's library. Okay. And then this turn's where you get to have fun. Because you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Curse of Surveillance. This, like, even if Vivi's dead. Curse of Surveillance this guy. And you can snap first to get a copy. And there's 6 curses attached to them. So we can then go ahead and pass, or actually we can attack them and then draw 2 cards because of the 2 curses on them. And then when we get around to their turn, we have 2 upkeep triggers. Any number of target players draw cards equal number of curses attached to that player. So it's going to be 12 cards that they draw on target. So we're going to target ourselves and draw 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then an opponent, we can target them with it. And then you can blast them with fucking Cerebral Vortex. And they've drawn 12 cards this turn. They'll draw another 2 cards and then take 14 damage. And if you had like a way to go instant speed, like ephemerate this and then Cerebral Vortex them, it would be literally like 40, or like it'd be close to 30 damage. Like that's reasonable. I think that's set. Great. So yeah, I think that one's like pretty good. Keep in mind, I've been working on a Shiko and Narset kind of list somewhere here. Is it in here? Curses, yes. Yeah, like this is the list here. I didn't put Sphere of Safety or Whirlwind of Thought. Whirlwind of Thought could be good in your deck. Oh, Faithbound Judge is funny as fuck. Probably not good, but I like him. Yeah, overall, none of this is really needed. Because mine has like kind of a Miracles package going on. But that's kind of just like a different angle. This is more flick.